Welcome back to the Narrow Way Family Ministry, 3 Minutes of Knowledge. My name is Braden, and today I'll be teaching on proof Jesus is God. Before I start my lesson today, I would just like to remind you that my message is always the same, but my scriptures are different. So what I ask you to do is read the different scriptures and meditate on them and make them a part of your life. And God will reveal this to you. This is not something that you're just going to automatically know, or you're going to just wake up one morning and know. You have to study God's Word to know this. You have to study God's Word, and God has to reveal this to you. Do you see? So the scripture I'll be coming from today is Genesis 1:3. Here in Genesis 1:3, I ask you to read it at home and meditate on it. It says, and God said, let there be light, and there was light. So you can see how God is creating everything. God is speaking everything into being. Do you see? And God's Word is Jesus Christ, or Jesus Christ is God's Word. Do you see? And this is why when you read the Bible and you continue to read it, you find out that Jesus created everything. The way Jesus created everything, He created them because He was God's Word. When God was speaking them into being, this was Jesus Christ doing it. This is why Jesus Christ is getting the credit for it. You see, as you continue to read the Bible, you're going to find out that God's Word is made flesh, and His flesh lived among us as God the Son. You see, so Jesus was God at this particular time, and Jesus is still God. Jesus was God's Word, and then God's Word was made flesh, and it lived among the people as God the Son, and then God uh, called him home. He died, and now he's still God, but he's in his spiritual body now, sitting at the right hand of his Father. You see, waiting to come back and get us, so that we could go back and live with him forever. But my point here is that God is speaking everything into being, and Jesus is God's Word at this particular time. Do you see? All right, that's going to end my message for today. But before I go, I would like to say a word of prayer. Today, Heavenly Father, I thank you so much for what you've done here, and I just hope and pray that everyone under the sound of my voice is blessed by your words today. These blessings I ask in thy Son, Jesus' name. Amen.